Good afternoon guys, from here in Gibraltar and here at Catalan Bay, and you're back with the Gibraltar Beach Review 2023. So today we're checking out Catalan Bay, seeing what it's got to offer, and I think this is going to be one of the best beaches by far, so join me. So guys, here we are, it's the 15th of May. It's actually a year to the day that I posted my first video on the channel, which is still on the channel. And it was us taking a trip to Catalan Bay, so it's good to be back a year from when we started the project. But now, just to show you, if you are arriving to Catalan Bay by bus, this is the stop you want to get off. This is probably the closest and easiest one. You want to head down these steps, these will take you into the town. But today we're going into Catalan Bay a different way, via this way, via the roadway. So yeah, beautiful weather here today, 15th of May, it's about 28 degrees. We're out later this evening, it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon maybe. Just gone that. So yeah, the sun is still shining, but you've got to be careful in August, in September if you're coming here to Catalan Bay. The sun does disappear behind the rock quite early, so come 2-3 o'clock the beach will be in darkness, so if you're going down there for a tan, maybe not the best one, but if you're looking for a beach where you want to stay out the sun primarily, this could be the best one for you. So yeah, let's take a walk down and have a look at the town of Catalan. Catalan Bay has a sort of a mini town. I reckon there's under 1,000 people living here in the Catalan Bay area. The houses are absolutely beautiful. As you can see, no dogs allowed on the beach. And here you can find your facilities, your toilets, your changing room, your lifeguard. So yeah, well equipped Catalan Bay, maybe one of the best equipped beaches here in Gibraltar. The houses here are fantastic, they're all multicoloured. Sea's lovely and blue there, sounds very calm. Now you've got to remember this is May, so the beach isn't so packed, but come July, August, September, this is probably one of the busiest beaches, and all the locals have their own spot that they've had for years, so it can be quite a nightmare finding a spot in Catalan Bay. So just remember that in the height of the summer, July, August, end of September, get a spot in Catalan Bay might be quite difficult. But yeah, let's take a walk along the promenade. Beautiful colours here, I love filming down here. You can see the bunting still up from the coronation. I'm glad we've stopped our coronation content creating. I mean, it was lovely to see and everything, but yeah, I'm all coronationed out. So here we are. There's even a church in the little main square here in Catalan Bay, and the bunting. I think it looks very beautiful, especially with the rock in the background and the sun beating down. Even these flats are painted a nice colour. I mean, a little apartment like that would be fine, you know. I think those are government houses. So walking up to the main bar restaurant area, there's only two here in Catalan Bay, and there only seems to be one that's permanently open. That's the Sea Wave here. As I say, we're just coming at the end of lunch. There's just a few people sitting here, but you can imagine the summer, every table is taken. Beautiful little place actually. And here we are, we have another bar. I never see this place open. It's nicely set up. It's the first time I've seen it properly set up. But open? No, it didn't look it. It's a shame really, because they could be used in the space. Good business potential. And we're at the far end of Catalan Bay, at the multicoloured houses, and I think these are just beautiful. Absolutely lovely to look at, especially in the sun. They come up well on the camera as well. The bunting out, following it all the way from the top of the beach right to the very end. Now let's have a look at the beach from this side. You've got to remember these are still people's houses, so try and be discreet as possible. And wow, yeah, there's our first proper glimpse at the bay. And there's the promenade we've just walked along. Looks magnificent today in the sun. So here we go, let's check out the water quality here. And as you can see, no filters required. It is absolutely clear here. We're right at the end of Catalan Bay here by the rocks. And the water looks just so beautiful. You could be forgiven by thinking you're in a Caribbean island. It's crazy to think it's just a 2-hour flight from the UK. When you think about the beaches of the UK, comparing it to the beaches down here in Gibraltar, which is still a part of the UK, or at least a British territory. A little bit windy today, but I guess you need it when it's this warm, you know. If it's 28 degrees and you've got a bit of wind, it takes the heat off. Without that wind, you're definitely into the 30s. Seagulls here. This bit here, the sand's really soft. There's some beautiful views of the water there. As I say, not so many people on the beach today, which I much prefer actually. It's a Monday today, so I wouldn't expect many people to be down here, to be honest. A couple of holiday makers maybe. Some people with a day off at weird days like me. Yeah, the seagulls just don't want to get out of the way. So just watching those waves hit the shore there. It's definitely good for the mind to walk along the beach. A lovely spot to visit. So what do we think? Could this be one of the best? In my opinion it is. You see the OS-35, that was the ship that sunk there in the distance. We've done a video on that last year, I don't know if you remember. You can go back in the channel and watch it. Tipped to be a big disaster. Although yeah, a few birds were covered in oil. It wasn't as bad as what it could have been. So yeah, Gibraltar got lucky once again. Someone paddle boarding out there. Guess it's very good for water sports this time of year with a bit of wind, a little bit of waves. Not a packed beach. If you've got the time, why not? If you're on holiday, that's what you enjoy doing. Couldn't think of a better place to do it. You wouldn't catch me on one of them though. My balance and just anything to do with sports I'm not very good at. These are out there having a swim. Try not to film too many on the people on the beach, but yeah, that's why we decided to do the series early in the year and not try and film this in July and August. The absolute mayhem. Look at the colour of the sea even now. That beautiful turquoise blue. And we've almost walked the complete length of the beach now. It's a lovely peaceful walk, to be honest. Just to stare at the sea. And you know, it's very rarely I go to the beach, and it's right on the doorstep. Originally being from London, we're nowhere near the beach. So it's a big thing to go to the beach, and I think everyone from London wants to live by a beach. But when you actually live very close to a beach, you never ever go really, or very rarely. It's mental. Now here's a view of the multicoloured houses. Beautiful place to live. Very attractive, Catalan Bay. Nice, peaceful, away from town. Well, brilliant to stay. They've knocked down the Coletta Hotel, but they're building a Hilton. So apparently this is going to cause a bit of a stir in Gibraltar, but we'll see. But for now, I'll leave you with these shots. The beautiful sun and the British flag flying over Catalan Bay. So that was it, guys. That is Catalan Bay behind me. I hope you enjoyed that. So at the end of these videos, what we're going to do is we're going to do a poll, and I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide which is Gibraltar's best beach. But for me here in Catalan Bay, I'll let you make your decision, but for me it is one of my most favourite ones. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next adventure.